Hi, I'm Reecy Casamajor, and I'm the chair of this PWGA subcommittee. This is a wrap-up of the year. When I said in my speech last year in Monterey, we were beginning a new chapter in women's golf. Little did I know how our new chapter would unfold. We had our workshops in February as usual, and then wham, everything was put on hold. A few of our subcommittee thought we should just cancel all the play days and legacy tournaments, but the majority wanted to try and work things out to try to have some semblance of normalcy. It was a challenge, but I feel we were able to have our legacy events for the most part, as usual, with new restrictions of single carts, tee times instead of shotguns, and no luncheons on the second day. Cart issue has been the biggest stumbling block. Cart has become a four-letter word. But we put limits on the numbers and sold out spring partners on the first day, so we were able to make it work for the most part. The others were not full, except for the Helen Langfold, but we had pretty good numbers considering some did not want to travel and stay in hotels. The legacy events all had something we had to change. Besides dates, we had to change some of the courses because of the cart issue and the location. We then had the fires and the unhealthy air for the spring part for the super seniors and team play finals. We also had to add a second course for team play finals because of the 128 players in single carts. Some of the ladies will be finishing in the dark. The area play days probably took the biggest hit with low attendance and local restrictions. Overall, I think 16 were canceled completely, but several of us rescheduled them if possible. Up here in the Redwood area, we had more participation in past years because most of our clubs were not doing sweeps or any tournaments at their clubs, and they wanted to play. I am proud to say that we did not cancel any play days. Looking forward to 2021, the subcommittee will have some new faces, but the majority will remain. Jane Sullwold and I will remain as vice chair and chair, as will Peggy Okrant, Becky Reese, Jeannie Lamson, Dana Kerrigan, Bev Chance, and of course Caroline O'Brien will remain in their current positions as area chairs, rules chair, Niners chair, and director of women's golf. Andy Bristow will come on as the assistant rules chair and take over in 2022. Vivian French will replace Sheila McMurphy as tournament co-chair team play. Tracy Whitaker will take over as Stockton area chair, and Elaine Saccone will be Niners tournament chair to take over chair in 2022. We will have a new Bay and North Central chairs, but they have not been named yet. We have weathered this storm, and next year is bound to be better. It can't be any worse, that's for sure. We have been through all these changes and come out on the other side.
Hi, I'm Jane Sullwold. I served as your PWGA president in 2016. Then for 3 years, I was the transition advisor, helping to negotiate the terms of the unification with NCGA and doing some of the legal work to effect the dissolution of PWGA as a separate association. 2020 has been the first year of our unification, and I have had two roles during this year. First, I've served as the PWGA subcommittee vice chair, which also made me one of two PW representatives on the newly formed NCGA Women's Golf Committee. Second, I served as the PWGA area chair for the Bay Area, meaning that I organized and helped to run the PWGA Legacy Bay Area Playdays. I want to talk to you right now about benevolent projects that have been supported by the Women's Golf Committee. As you know, PWGA had two very important benevolent projects that we've supported for years. One was our grants to junior girls golf programs. We raised money during the course of the year, and then pursuant to applications from primarily high school programs, we offered monetary grants to help the girls buy equipment and other things that help support their golf programs. We also supported the United Veterans Service Swing Club, which offered golf training and opportunity for play and competition for returning veterans, something that was very near and dear to Helen Langfeld's heart. I'm pleased to report that both of those programs have continued and continued very well under unification. The Junior Girls program has really expanded as a result of the unification, because now we've put our program together with the former program offered by the Women's Golf Association of Northern California. That's the similar group like ours that represented the private country club ladies. we put those programs together and then found out that NCGA's Youth on Course program was very interested in what we were doing, to the point that they offered us a matching grant. So up to a certain dollar level, every dollar that we raised was matched by Youth on Course. That gave us a really big pot of money to work with, which has been very exciting. This year, the Women's Golf Committee approved grant applications by 61 different junior girls golf programs, high school programs and otherwise, and the amount of the grants that we have approved has topped $55,000. We believe that these programs that we have supported will help nearly 1,000 young women learn to play the game of golf and hopefully continue to play the game of golf the way we have for the rest of their lives. This is a really terrific achievement. In the Bay Area, in PWGA's legacy clubs, our fundraising has been a little limited this year by COVID-19. Because of COVID-19 restrictions, we were not able to hold the same major fundraising sources that we've had in previous years, which have been the raffles that we usually run at Spring Partners and also at Mixed Couples Summer Partners. But nevertheless, we were able to gather approximately $5,000 in contributions from our PWGA legacy clubs. And that does not include any contributions that went directly to Youth on Course or by a club perhaps buying a brick to put into place at Poppy Hills. So that's a very good achievement. Hopefully next year we will go forward with our raffles, with our partners tournaments again. We think everything is going to move forward. We're hoping this gets better in 2021. Now, the UVS Swing Club program has been very badly affected by COVID-19 as well. They were unable to run any of their events this year because of restrictions imposed by the golf courses where we operated. And consequently, all we could do is to raise money to support the program in the future. But we were able to do that. This year, PWGA Legacy Clubs raised a total of $2,500, and the largest share of that came from the biggest contributor in past years, which is Mather Women's Golf Club, which holds its annual Lady Liberty tournament. And at that tournament this year, they raised another wonderful $2,000 toward the Swing Club. We are very hopeful that next year we will be able to go back to our usual schedule and run this program. Thank you all so much for your support of these programs in 2020. Please continue to support them. Please continue to play golf and stay healthy.